Yo, what is up, summoners? It's your boy TPG back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you my white aggro deck from Battle Spirit Saga. This is a deck that I took first to a locals, and then I did tweak this deck a little bit afterwards to fit a niche that I liked a little bit more. And I love white aggro. Not only is this the best starting point for any Battle Spirit Saga player, it's a tier 1 deck that's roughly $25 to $30. You don't even need Absolute Ice Shield, which is a common 4 of staple in decks like this. That being said, let's hop right into the deck profile. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this really quick. This is the My Hero Academia card game deck loadable content. Jasco sent me this to showcase to you guys. It's an awesome product that's used for players who are new and experienced in the game. These are ways to upgrade your current deck and build new decks with the cards inside of it. What these come with is 2 of each character, 2 of each attack, and 2 of each foundation. And as it says on the back, use this DLC pack to train any fighter in the My Hero Academia collectible card game and take a step towards becoming the ultimate universal fighter. So yeah, you pretty much just use 1 to 2 of these and you can build, you can upgrade a deck you already have, or with the character cards in here, you can build an entirely new deck. This deck loadable content is focused on it's from the League of Villains expansion, and it focuses on chibi versions of some of the characters, such as Bakugo, Deku, Shoto, and Eraserhead, and has some really unique cards in here to build off those. It also is focused on playing characters, which is very unique because a lot of decks in the My Hero version of universes doesn't actually focus on playing characters a lot. It focuses more on playing attacks and building foundations. So this is a nice shift in the way that the My Hero Academia collectible card game is played. So let's hop right into the unboxing and showcase to you guys what comes inside of this. Again, this is a really good product for new players. If you've built your first deck and you're like, where do I go from here? I don't really know what I want to build or how I want to move forward. Definitely go pick up one of these, because this can show you, is this what I want to build next? Do I want to build a Eraserhead, or do any of these cards help my current deck that I'm playing? So after you take it out of the box, you get this nice little package that comes with them. They are all foil, so that is very nice. The foiling in this game is very good. Onto the cards themselves, we have Eraserhead. So Eraserhead is a 5 hand with 29 life, and he says your Eraserhead cards get -3 difficulty. That's the number printed at the top, so they're easier to play because characters often have a high play cost. So that helps you reduce them down. He also has more effects, but we're not going to go too into detail on each of the effects. I just want to show you guys the cards that come in here. Next we have a Zuko Midoriya. This is a 6 hand at 28 life. This Midoriya focuses around having, they all focus around having more characters in play. So like Eraserhead focuses on having more Eraserheads, but Izuku just focuses on having more character cards to power up your kicks and punches, which is really nice. You also get a draw card for each character in your stage with this Izuku. Bakugo is a 7 hand at 19 life, so he's very squishy, but he's a very aggressive character. So this card focuses around playing more Bakugo cards and removing those Bakugo cards to power up your attacks and hit your opponent for a lot of damage as fast as possible. Next we have Shoto Todoroki. Shoto Todoroki focuses on freezing your rivals' foundations, which is making them unusable by getting rid of your character cards you've built this turn. Or not this turn, but throughout the game. It's a 7 hand with 20 life. Those are the characters that come in the DLC. Next we have Get Loud, which is an attack card. And then we have Quick Thinking, which is also an attack card, featuring President Mike and Momo. Rushing In, featuring Ida. Shocking Entrance, featuring Denki. And those are the attack cards we get. You can tell which card's an attack by how it looks. It's orange and sort of looks like brick or stone or something up here in the top right. Well, all the cards sort of have that stone thing on it, but it's the color, right? So it's orange and stone. And then All Might's Mentorship. This is a foundation, that's why it's gray. It also says foundation there. All the cards say what they are on the sides. So All Might's Mentorship, Asui's Friendship, Kirishima's Assistance, and Uraraka's Encouragement. And then, so you get 2 copies of every single card in there. So again, that way you have, buy 2 of these and you will have a playset of all the cards. Some of these are really good, like Shocking Entrance I think is very strong, and almost all the foundations are very good, like Kirishima's Entrance and Uraraka's Encouragement. So those are what come in there, and then again we do get 2 copies of all of these cards. So this is a very good way to power up a deck that you already have, or if you want to build a new deck, like Shoto 3, it says the number of the character down here on the right. So Shoto 3 is a really fun character to play, and I love playing him casually with friends because it shows like, hey, your foundations, you can't always use those to, help your difficulty. So yeah, that being said, guys, let's hop right back into the video that you came here for. Alright guys, so here's the deck profile. We're just going to start it off. We have 4 copies of Atomic Gunner. This is a 1 cost, 1 reduction with 1k power at 1 core, and at level 2 for 3 cores, 4k power. It's really just a free body we can drop on board with a good stat line, and you'll notice that a lot in this deck. Next we have 4 copies of Mecha Wing Duck. Again, 1 reduction, 1 cost. But this one has at level 1 1000 and at level 2 2000, and it's only 1 and 2 cores respectively. And then during your opponent's attack step, when one of your opponent's spirits returns to their hand or deck, place a core from the void onto the spirit. This is our ramp engine, very, very good. You don't necessarily need your ramp in this deck, but it is usable if you can get it out. Then we have 4 copies of my favorite card in the deck. This is Head Snow Librarian Saga. So Head Snow Librarian Saga says level 1, 2, and 3. When the spirit attacks or blocks, you can place a core from the trash into your reserve. If you place a soul core, the spirit gains plus 3000 BP until the end of the turn. It's at level 1, 1000, level 2, 2000, level 3, 4000, all for cheap cores. So yeah, you pay the soul core to summon her because she's a 2 cost, 1 reduction. So 1 cost if you have a body on board already. And then you just get the soul core back and make her really big. I love this card. Next we have 4 copies of Satellite Falcon. So Satellite Falcon's a 2 cost with 2 reduction. At level 1 it's 2000, at level 2 it's 4000, and at level 5 it is at level 3 it is 5000. So very, very good stat line on this card. Just an overall very powerful card. The stat line and the basically making this card free is very good. Then we have 4 copies of Bullet Ray, one of the strongest cards in the deck as well. So Bullet Ray is a 2 cost, 1 reduction for level 1, it's 3000, level 2, it's 5000, and it's just 1 and 2 cores respectively. Again, we're just playing a bunch of vanillas because we're just dropping these bodies for really cheap and aggroing with them. Next we have Pegasione. I am playing 4 of this. They're in a different deck right now, and I can't find that deck box. So there's actually 4 Pegasiones. I just cannot find them right now. But Pegasione, if you don't know what it does, it has armor red, purple, and then at level 2 or 3 during your opponent's attack step, if it has a soul core, you can block your opponent's spirits that have 2 or fewer cores on them, even if this spirit's exhausted. So basically, you can swing with him to get your aggro in, and then you get to block all your opponent's weenies with him, even if he's like exhausted, which is very strong. Like I said, we are playing 4 copies of him. They're in a different deck right now. Then we play 4 copies of Raccoon Guard. This is a 3 cost with 2 reduction. Again, same as the rest of the deck, just a cheap card to play, and then it has a decent stat line. At 1 core it's 3000, at 2 cores it is 5000. So the same stats as Bullet Ray, but it's 1 more cost, but it also has 1 more reduction. So it's basically just 4 more copies of Bullet Ray. 4 copies of one of my favorite cards in this deck. This is Heavy Tank Curiosity. So Heavy Tank Curiosity says during level 2, during either attack step, when your Mecha Spirit would be destroyed by your opponent's destruction effects, they remain on the field exhausted instead. So he's a 3 cost, 2 reduction. At level 1, he's 2000. At level 2 for 2 cores, he is 4000. Very, very nice card to keep your spirits on board and your mechas. You don't have a lot of mechas, but like we have Satellite Falcon, we have Atomic Gunner, we have, of course, Curiosity himself. 4 copies of one of the most important cards in the deck. This is Valkyrie Mist. So Valkyrie Mist is a 4 cost, 3 reduction. Level 1, 1000, level 2, 3000, and at level 2 it does take 3 cores. But what's important is when summoned, you get to select one of your opponent's spirit that costs 7 or fewer and return it to the hand. Just a nice way to remove blockers. Then we have 4 copies of Mobile Golem. This is literally the best card in the deck in my opinion. It's 4 cost with 3 reduction. Level 1 he's 4,000, level 2 he's 7,000 and only for 3 cores. So he's very cheap because of all that reduction. And then he just has a very powerful stat line for that reduction as well. And then we play basically one more copy of it. It's this is Emperador. It's a 4 cost 3 reduction. Same stats at level 1 4,000, at level 2 3,000, or at level 2 7,000 with 3 cores. But it also for 6 cores can get up to 9,000. That doesn't come up though. We max out on this one instead because he's a mecha, so he helps with curiosity. But we do play one more because we want to see that stat line more often. And then to round off our spirits, we do play 1 copy of Dual Gun Mechlord Durham Dyna. 7 cost 4 reduction. If he attacks, you can pay the spirit slow core to select one of your opponent's spirits for each nexus either player controls. Selected spirits cannot be blocked during this turn. And then at level 2 and 3, as during either attack step, when the spirit would be destroyed by opponent's effect, you may place a core. You may pay a core to keep it on the field instead. And it's exhausted. It does become exhausted after that. So that's it for the deck, guys. We have like magic cards too, so I'm going to show you that really quick. But the deck is really just value aggro. You just have a bunch of little weedies that you drop out and just smack face with, and then you just block with your Rested Pegasion. It's a very, very easy deck to pilot and also very cheap, so it's perfect for new players. For our magic cards, we only play 8. We play 4 copies of Dream Bomb and 4 copies of Regain. Dream Bomb, when you lose a life, return an opponent's nexus to the hand, and then you may activate this main or flash effect. And that effect is main or flash. Select one of your opponent's spirits, return it to the hand. Regain, broken. 4 cost, 3 reduction, so it's only 1 cost if you have 3 bodies on board. Main, flash, select one of your spirits that is not currently attacking and refresh it. This gives you an extra swing with any of your spirits. So if your opponent has 4 life and you have 3 spirits and you're like, damn, I can't go for lethal, we'll just play Regain. Bam. This is your 4th swing. That's all you need, baby. This card's broken. You win so many games off this card alone. It is very, very strong. And that being said, guys, that is the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me which Battle Spirit Saga deck is your favorite in the current meta. Also, thank you to Jasco for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in the My Hero Academia card game, go check out the links in the description down below. Play.mhacardgame.com. Find a local store near you. And for this month only, use code TRUEPAIN when signing up and creating an account. That'll earn you 50 free loyalty points, which can be used to buy almost any promo in the shop. While you're down there, you might as well go follow twitch.tv/TruePainGaming. There's a link for that in the description as well. We record almost all of our videos live over on twitch.tv/TruePainGaming. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.